Welcome, young, delicious people, to Board Games with Bearded Bros 2018 edition. The rules have been changed, and Zippy finally has a beard. I don't know.
Yes.
Do you have a beard?
Yeah, I do have one.
Ooh. Nice. Well, it's 2018, and nothing's changed. So we're going to continue smashing our way through board games as we see fit, willy-nilly, no rhyme or reason. So, yeah. Doc, hello. How are you?
Hi there. How's it going?
Good, man. Good. Hey, Zippy.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty swanky.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So today, we're playing Roll for the Galaxy.
For the galaxy.
Roll for the Galaxy. It is a dice building, deck building video game, which is not a video game, about, rolling for the galaxy. So
It's about space colonization and being the biggest in space.
Yep, the biggest in space, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've never played it before, but so we're gonna fiddle our way through the game as best we can. So the idea is that everyone's gonna be rolling these dice over here, these white dice, in secret, and assigning them to this little board here, which is like worker assignment basically. And then you reveal it, and something happens. We don't know what yet, so let's work it out. But we actually got to do setup. Okay, X setup. That's done. Cool. All right, so starting.
The first step is initial tiles.
Yeah, so we got to do.
Yep, which is these two in the middle here.
Yeah. So we need. So each player...
One home world and one faction tile each.
Yeah, so, yeah. Okay, so we randomize them.
Yep, and these are the ones that we start with. And you place those above. Yep. No, that's... What are you doing?
Yeah, like that. Right? Or is it one...
One home world and one faction.
Oh, it looks like two on the thing.
So your faction is the Space Mall. And your home world is Old Earth.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
I am the Alien Rosetta Stone world. And we live in the damaged alien factory.
Nice.
We produce damaged alien.
I buy low, sell high. Zippy, what are you living on?
Okay, so I draw it from the big bag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one from each.
I am the
Meteorite planet.
Mining industry.
Planet.
And you're on...
it's not meteorite, it's meteorate. Thank you. Don't appropriate our name.
Oh, sorry. Meteorite. Nice, I like it. Okay, so... each player draws game tiles. Draw 2 game tiles from the bag and place them in the construction zone on the mat. I don't know what the construction zone is.
So the construction zone. So these are the game tiles here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you draw them, you draw 2, and you'll see on one side will be a circle, and on the other side is a diamond. The circle is a planet. The diamond is a technology. You can flip them, and you'll see that it's
different either one. Yeah.
Either side. Yep. You choose which ones you're going to go with. So I can say I want terraforming robots as my first technology, or I can say I want galactic influence as my first technology. In which case, I would look and see which of the 2 planet options I get, and you'll see there's the section with a wrench on your character sheet thing. These are the 2 things you're working on right now.
They say for the first game that you should pick the lowest cost ones first.
Probably, yeah.
Alright, so you just draw 2, and then that's what you have available. Oh man, mine are 6 cost. Rebel miners. So I guess this just builds extra dice for you to use, yeah?
Well, these okay. So the ones that we've already got are the ones that are giving us extra dice. So you'll see yours gain a novelty die in your cup at the start of the game, so you'd get an additional blue die, and Old Earth gain a consumption die at the start of the game, so you would get a purple die as well.
Mm-hmm.
I get 2 alien tech die,
So
and Zippy gets a rare element and a novelty and military die.
God damn.
I get all of them.
So how do you buy these things then? Like why would I want to pick the 6+1?
So those are your victory point score, as well as wait, I believe it's
Okay, so each player takes dice. Put 3 home dice in your cup. Put 2 home dice in your citizenry.
right. So that's the section on your board with 2 dice in it already. Yep. This is your citizenry.
Yep. Take all dice granted by worlds in your empire
Yep.
and put them as indicated in the citizenry, the dice cup, or as good place in the world. So
Right. So if you had goods, which I believe you do,
yeah, it looks like I do.
novelty. So they actually go on here.
So that's goods, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 1 blue goods and a blue dice that goes in my citizenry, like that. Oh no, this one goes in the cup. This one goes in the
Put
cup.
them as indicated in the citizenry, the dice cup, or the. Oh, okay. So it tells you on the thing. So this blue goes into your cup, which is
I
here.
already got a blue. Okay.
Oh, okay. And the purple goes into your citizenry. See, it's got a little picture of the waving dude.
Okay.
So that goes into here.
All right. So, okay. How do I build these extra things over here?
Okay, so both mine go into the citizenry because it has the little meeple.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of yours, because you've got a good starting world. I think maybe I don't know. They might not all be positives.
Yeah.
Right. So that's basically the entire setup.
Okay, but how do I buy these? Because I have to pick one of these.
Yep. So first you roll your dice, then you assign them to where you want to place them. So there's explore, develop, settle, produce, and ship.
Mm-hmm.
These are the 5 icons down at the bottom here.
Okay, so settle is like the circle, and I guess develop is the diamond. And you need the same amount of diamonds.
I mean, it has it written underneath it. So yes. Oh no. So this which ones did you want to?
That's the thing. I don't know which one I want, right? So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I picked 2 really expensive ones. So what are these?
Well,
numbers?
I mean,
what are these numbers here then? These victory point numbers or something?
I believe this indicates like the technology level of the planet, and this indicates the quality of the planet.
Okay.
So like it's reasonable, like mid-tech, but the planet itself isn't really special. Whereas Old Earth is like, yep, it's average.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be picking over here. So.
Well, I think that's why it says for the first game, just go by the cost, which.
Remove any one of your dice and gain 2 red dice when you place it.
I'm not sure where the cost exactly is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like yeah. All right, hang on, let me read down a little bit. Okay, rounds. Roll, assign, reveal, do phases. Okay. Players roll simultaneously, all their workers and their cuts behind their screens. You assign them. Okay, so the stars on the dice represent a wild. Okay, so you roll these dice like this, and you can. So I would have 3 explore then, so because that's what they came up as. And then I'd have a wild dice because the star represents a wild dice. God, these dice are
Right.
fucking stupid. But yeah, that was a wild. So I could put that, say, in, I don't know, settle for whatever reason. So
I
wild
think
dice is, oh no, you
like
put it,
I think you get
put
like
'em-
the ability to change them and affect what they are later.
so you have to put it like this, like a line underneath what you're doing. And then the phase section, each player selects a phase by taking one worker and placing on any space on the phase strip. Only selected phases occur. So is this a phase strip up here?
I think so.
No, the phase strip is this one down here. This thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Some developments have powers to allow people to reassign workers to other phases. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see how it goes. So you could do what you've done here, right? Now you have to place a worker on settle to activate that. So you would place one of these guys up on settle, and that activates it basically.
Okay, but why would I roll the? Why do we roll dice then?
Well, I mean, you need to be able to place something on settle first. Like if you, so this was, nope, we can't actually. So let's just pretend this is ship, just for the sake of convenience. If you wanted to produce, you wouldn't be able to because all you got was explore and ship this turn.
Yeah. Unless I have a reassign power, which I don't think I
Right.
do. Okay.
So all players have one built-in reassign power. Dictate shown on the. Oh, it's right there on the top of the phase strip. You can actually reassign one.
So I'd put it
You
up
may
here.
place one worker here to reassign another worker to any column. After revealing workers, put any workers here back in your cup.
Okay, so I would say, okay, this one I'm going to put over here, and then I'm going to reassign that over to here. Yeah.
I believe that's how it's working.
Okay. To dictate, place any worker on the right of the strip, and then reassign another worker from a different column. The worker in the dictate area will be returned to the cup. Each reassign power can be used at once, most per round. Many powers are optional, as indicated by May in their description. When all players are done, you reassign, and then you reveal. Each player lifts the screen to reveal their assigned workers, announcing the phase they have selected. Flip the matching phase tile X over to its black side. Okay. Right. Simultaneously, players do all selected phases in numerical order. To do a phase, use all the workers assigned to it, including any workers selected. So, Explorers, Scout, and Stock. So, Scout for a new tile, optionally replace the tiles in the construction zone. And Stock is gain 2 galactic credits, which is the money bar down on this thing here. Developers develop the topmost development on the construction stack zone. Move a completed development to your tableau. Okay, so you just pick one of these and you develop it, I guess. I guess that's how that works.
Yeah, and then settles the topmost world in the construction zone.
So does it like if I had 2 of them, would it stack like this?
I think so. I think that's how it works. Scout for a new tile and replace tiles. Scout for a new tile and optionally replace tiles.
Okay, so you put them in here by the sounds of things.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's got the symbols on there. So that's the technology side. That's the planet side.
And
so
you can have one or the other.
Here.
So if I wanted to have if I wanted like this planet and then I wanted this planet as well, like if I scouted
I think
for
at the start you have to have one of each.
No, I get that, but if I scouted for one, it would go on top of this part.
I believe if you scout for a new one, it goes on top.
And then you do it like it's like Magic the Gathering stack. Okay. Produce goods.
To scout after possibly abandoning some tiles from your construction zone, draw 1 or more tiles from the bag, examine them, then in any order choose whether they will be a development or a world, and put it under its construction zone stack.
So it goes on the bottom?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, draw 1 more tile than the number of tiles abandoned. So if you like choose, if you say you've only got 1 tile there and you explore, you place one new one under there, or you can discard the current one and place 2 new ones there.
So, okay. So you can only ever have 2, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that if you choose not to discard any, you draw 1 new one.
Mm-hmm.
But if you discard 5, you will draw 6 new tiles. That's always 1 more than the number that you abandoned.
Interesting. And you can put them in any order you want, right?
Yeah, tiles can be abandoned from any position in your zone stacks. And if they get abandoned, they get returned to the bag. Okay, I see how it kind of works.
Okay. And then what do the workers do? Like, what are the citizenry dice for?
Right. Let's have a look. Let's develop, produce, ship.
Trade to earn a... Trade a good to earn 3 to 6 citizen galactic credits. Okay. Trade a good. Consume a good, earning 3 VP chips. Okay. I don't know what this tile is for, but yeah. Alright, this is a little confusing, I guess, but... Okay. I'm a little confused as to how this works, but... Okay, develop. Yeah.
Put each develop one at a time on the topmost pile in the development construction zone stack. If the number of developers equals the topmost development's cost, the development is complete. Okay, so the number in that circle is the cost.
Okay.
So this is cost 1, this costs 2.
So if I had 3 people in the... So how do you... So let's say this is turn 1 and I have this, right? It costs 6. Right? And let's say I had 1 in develop, okay? This is what my thing looked like.
Yep.
I reassigned this dude and I put it in develop. I reveal, and then what? We flip these because I have those 2. And then the first one is scout. And let's say I don't scout anything new and I just get 2 money. So that would put me at what, 5 per unit.
Is it
scout? New tile.
Scouts. So you're stocking.
Yeah,
to
I'm
stock,
stocking.
add 2 galactic credits to your total.
And I had 2 of these dudes, so that'd put me from 1 up to 5. Yeah. Because I gain 2 for every unit.
Is it 2 for every unit, or is it just flat 2?
This is fucking really confusing.
Use each explore to either scout or stock. Put it in the citizenry after... Oh, okay, so yeah, it is each one.
Okay, yeah. So then the second part is, after everyone's done the scouting stuff they want to do, then we move on to develop. And I have 1 dice in develop. So how do I... I
don't think they're done in order. I think they're determined on whether or not you place a thing on there. Each player lifts his screen and reveals his assigned workers, announcing the phase he has selected.
Yeah, because I don't know.
So when you start a phase is when you say in my example I've got, I don't know, 1 on produce, 2 on produce, and 1 on settle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go, okay, I'm going to put 1 here. It's going to count to start the produce phase for me.
Yeah, but why roll the dice? I don't understand that. Like, why are we?
Because
rolling
I can't develop. I don't have a develop dice. I only have a settle and a produce dice.
Right. Okay. Okay. Sure. Fine. I get that, but how do you? Yeah. Okay. I'm still fucking confused as the actual order of this, because the rules are like they don't tell you anything. They don't say how to do it. Okay, so for each round consists of 5 steps. You roll, you assign. Right? You roll your dice, you assign. Initially assign workers to phases by placing them below the phase strip in columns, matching each dice face rolled with the phase symbol. Each player selects a phase by taking one worker and placing it on any space in the phase strip.
Right, so you have to kind of expend workers to activate that phase.
Yeah, only one selected phase occur. This assigns a worker to the selected phase. The player now ignores this dice face and instead treats it as if its face was the selected phase. What?
So if I put my explore on the settle thing, it's treated as a settle.
But why do you? What's the point of rolling the dice then? If you can just put them wherever.
Because I don't have any developed dice, right? You can see I have got 3 dice. I don't have a developed dice. So if I activate develop, I can't do shit with it because I don't have any developed dice.
Oh, so okay, so the dice represents how powerful that particular thing is, right?
Yeah. So if I go if I were to activate settle as my turn phase thing, I would have 1 dice in settle.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense. So in the case of me, where I've got where I rolled literally 3 explore and 1 spaceship, I could take that spaceship and put it over here, and that would give me what, 3 explore, or it's worth 3 explore.
I believe that's how it works. Yes. So we would flip the tile to its X side. Players return to the player's cups any workers assigned to X phases and any workers next to the dictate area.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can then reassign it if you wanted to. Okay, so going by this, the wild can be placed in any column. You select the phase that you want it to go into, and then you can spend the dictate to move. Like, if for example I had one here as well, right? This is my starting one, right? I could theoretically add a dictate there to move that down there, right? So you have more power and shit. So you can do. Man, the dice are so weird in this game because you can roll them, but you can't like reset where they go. Okay, so then you reassign and then you reveal, right? Return to the player's cup any workers assigned to an X phase. Okay. So each player lifts his screen to reveal the assigned workers, announcing the phase he has selected. Flip the matching phase tile from its X to the black side. Okay, so if I select Scout, then I flip that over, yeah? That's how that works? Because
yes,
that's a phase that's happening, yeah?
And in this example, let's say I had selected Settle during my setup thing.
Mm-hmm. So
Settle would be flipped.
Yeah. Okay.
Zippy selected whatever. In this case, because nobody selected produce,
nothing gets produced. Okay.
My produce would go back into my cup.
Yeah. So anything that's not any things that's not in there, you would just put it back into the cup.
Yeah. Return to players' cups any workers assigned to X phases and any workers next to the dictate area.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. And all right. So then simultaneously, players do all the selected phases in numerical order. To do a phase, use all the workers assigned to it, including any workers that selected it. So that would include this dude here. So whatever dude you put in to select it, it counts towards the power of it, I guess. So instead of it being worth 3, it's worth 4. including any worker that selected it. Yeah, so your, this one here would be worth 2.
I suppose that gives you the power to always have one in anything that you need to do only one of.
Yeah. You keeping up, Zippy, by the way? You haven't said anything.
No, this game's like really confusing. There's a lot of rolling dice and then assigning.
A worker does a task depending on which phase it's assigned to. In each phase, all workers must be used, if possible. They are all used at one time and may be used in any order. For explore and ship, complete one worker's task before deciding... Oh, wait. Hold up.
So you could, if you had like 2 different dudes on explore, one could scout, one could stock.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get you. So you don't have to all make them do stock, but you could.
Yeah, same with shipping. You can either trade a good or consume a good.
Okay. All right. As they complete tasks, return the workers to the citizenry, which is this thing over here. That's the discard pile, which is this part.
Yep.
And if after completing all possible tasks, a player has spare workers for a phase, then return them to the cup. Most developments have a power. Power can affect a phase or how a worker does a task. Okay. After each explore... okay, yep. Alright, so... Okay. That makes sense. And the number of developers equal to topmost tile. Okay. User and many developers to build the next tile in the stack. Okay, so if you have a stack of things for develop, it builds the first one, and then if you have any left over, it builds the next one.
So you can overkill it.
Yeah. Okay. If any developers are left after completing all developments in the construction zone, the stack is empty, return them to the cup. Okay. If a number of developers equal the topmost tile costs... Yeah. A player may complete more than one development. Okay. Must be complete during the explore phase. Do not move its tile to the tablet. Okay. At the start of the next develop phase, resolve all completed developments. Okay. Okay. So I'm a little confused as to, like, if I have if I had 6 dudes here, right, and I wanted to develop, does it go like this? Does 4 go onto that and they just wait there until I complete it? Is that how that works?
I think so. I think you do.
Yeah, and then when I get to 6, all of those go to the citizenry when they're done.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. So settle and develop. So develop is what you need to do technology. Settle is what you need to, populate a world.
It seems to be mostly the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Producing goods. Okay. All right. Each world can have at most 1 good unless a player owns a galactic reserves development. Okay. So the workers for produce just go into, like, if I wanted to produce a space small blue one, right? If I wanted to produce this, the producer die becomes the good. Put it on the world. Any producer die of any color can become any good of a non-gray world. So what are the goods for then?
So you can sell them for space bucks, or you can consume them for victory points.
Right. Okay. Okay. And then you use, okay, so then you use the ship to consume or trade.
Yeah.
Okay. So each shipper takes a good from the world in the player's tableau. Put both the shipper and the good in the citizenry. Each trade earns the corresponding color. So blue is 3, rare is 4, green is 5, and yellow is 6. So if you're making yellow, you're getting the highest amount you can get from something. And consuming is like, yeah.
So 1 VP chip always +1 if the goods color matches the world it is on, and another one if the shipper's color matches the color of the goods world. Was if I had like a yellow good on a yellow planet, and I shipped it with a yellow dude, that all stacks together.
Okay. So recruit workers. So after all that's done, you do the manage empire, end of phase, and return excess shippers to the cup. So there's a difference between the cup and the citizenry. Recruit workers by selecting dice from the citizenry and putting them in your cup, and decreasing the galactic credits by 1 for each die recruited.
So you have to buy them back out of your citizenry.
Yeah. If you have fewer credits than dice in the citizenry, choose freely which dice to recruit. You may recall all developers, settlers from their construction zone and any goods and put them in the cup. Okay. Then you reset the thing. Okay. So that makes sense to a degree. So now we have to pick which construction you want to work on. I think I'm just going to go with... I'll just go with the blue one because it like matches my planet. So I put this back in here, yeah? This the one I don't want?
No. So the other one goes on there as a technology.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So it's whichever one you want as your starting technology, and whichever one you want as your starting planet. You assign those, and they're the things you can work on at the beginning.
Gotcha. All right, Zippy. So any questions, my man?
No, I'm just referring to the screen here.
So yeah, yeah. So looking at the screen, so question mark dice represent anything. Okay, so I guess we just start rolling. I guess. Which one are you picking for your tech and planet?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
The rules have a Q&A section. Interesting.
I think I'm gonna stick with the rare element. For some reason, it's calling to me. So this is my tech and world.
So they go like that then. Yeah.
Okay, and they don't activate until I put
Build them.
the
Yeah. So for example, the thing that costs 2, you would need to assign 2 in the settle, the third one there, in order to do it. So I guess, does it really matter which one we like? Do we need to have this cover that we have right now, or can we just roll openly? I don't have a problem rolling openly.
Well, I think the reason for doing that is you can see what other. So say you've got a bunch of things you don't want to use, like you. I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to be shipping stuff. I can see nobody else is shipping, so I'm going to apply all my shipping dudes over here. No one's going to actually activate shipping, and then I can just put them back in my cup and reroll.
Yeah. So I don't think we need to draw out the box. I think it'll be fine with just that. It's not like you guys are going to cheat anyway. I trust you, except for Zippy.
Yep.
Okay, so rules aside, I think we got it now. Yeah.
There is a degree of faith in this game, isn't there? It's like I'm trusting this guy to do the thing properly behind his little board there.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. Let's take the first round slow, right?
Let's see.
So,
He's got a.
all right. So, phase.
Develop,
Everyone
explore.
roll, I guess, and we'll go from there.
Yep. So you start with roll, then assign.
Okay. These dice have curved edges, which makes it like really dumb. Oh, and make sure your money's at 1 to begin with.
It should have started on 1, didn't it?
Yeah, starts on 1.
Unless, of course, you have something that gives you extra,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't look like any of us do.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right.
I'm just gonna move my screen up here because for some reason it has really bad clipping and it won't let me.
Yeah, I had to kind of shift mine away from the board
just
a little
I
bit.
just moved the bottom one further down, right? So they're not like touching or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's like the. Actually, I think mine's locked.
You can unlock them. Yeah, you just
Okay,
say L.
sweet.
Yeah. Man, this game. What a strange one. I'm sure it's significantly easier to play
IRL
than it is to like play like this, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see they need to come in here and edit it so you can actually assign faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's all right.
Well, the problem is that they're not actually dice; they're just a 3D object in the shape of a cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yep. Boop, pop, boop, boop, boop.
Sure. So we've assigned. We do the phase selection.
Yep.
Reassign. Some developments have powers that allow players to reassign.
Get together and play it and film it. I live in Poland. Doc lives in Australia. Zippy lives in fucking the moon. So.
Yep, I live in the moon. I just do this as like a side job.
Mm-hmm.
I get paid like bajillions of dollars by NERSA.
NERSA. You finish assigning, Doc?
Yeah. So each player lifts his screen, reveal his assigned workers, announcing the phase he has selected, flip the matching phase tile to its X, from its X to its black side. So I'm going to reveal.
Right.
I have selected produce.
So
I
what
have selected explore.
Okay, so you're exploring. So we got explore, we got settle, and produce.
Right. So now we.
So we all can't choose the same phase.
No, you can. You can.
We can. It just But in this case here, anyone that is on develop or ship gets returned to your cup. So you will get to reuse those next round.
Okay, so these go to the cup. I don't know where the cup is. I'm just going to put them to the side.
There is no cup. That's just.
So so you get the rocket one back, there, Zippy.
Sweet.
So you can take your those ones off. Oh, that's interesting. So if I had like, that's interesting. Okay, because I think I just wasted all these dice then, didn't I?
No, because you're well. Actually, you're going to settle that, and the second one's going to come back. So, one of them you could have. I suppose it has to go there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Unless you used that to activate something else.
Well, no. What it looked like was this, right? So I could have theoretically done it like this, right? And then I could have like. Yeah. Right. So then those two dice would have gone back, but it's whatever at this point. So.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I believe because it's not unused, it goes back into your cup anyway, doesn't it?
I don't know. We'll see. All right, so explore. You're up first. So Zippy, you have two options. You have 2 power.
I'm going to do stock.
So
I'm going to get $2 dues.
No, you'd get 4 because you got 2 power. So.
Well, he can. Each one can do a different thing. Each one can scout or stock. So he could do 2 scouts. He could do 2 stocks, or he
Yeah.
could do 1 of each.
So
I'm doing two
Yeah.
stocks.
2 stocks. So then you'd
Right.
have 4 points. So you would go up to 5.
Yeah.
Yep. And settle is next, I guess. So I put 1 dude on there. And how do we settle that? Okay. Move completed world into your tableau. So
Which is right next to Old Earth here.
that goes
Yep.
there. And okay. If completing all tasks, the player has spare workers for a phase, return them to the cup. Okay, so these ones go here. And where does that blue one go then?
So was that the one that you?
Yeah, that's the one I used, yeah.
This is the one that you spent to develop the artist colony.
I guess so. Or maybe I should keep a blue one then.
Well, it would have been one of the ones that were on
Yeah, so
settle.
like
So that one will go to your citizenry.
uh-huh.
Move its tile to the tableau and put the developers who completed it in the citizenry.
Yep, okay. Okay, so that's me. So what is this blue one to give me? When you place okay, so I get another blue dice then. So that goes like that.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. And I guess the last one is produce.
Yep. So I am producing.
So you get to produce a good on a non.
Goes there.
Yeah. So you produced one of them, but you put hold up. So all right, produce. Where is produce? Each producer. Okay. Producer die becomes the good. Put it on the world. Any producer die of any color can become a good on non-gray world. Any producer die of any color can become a good on any non-gray colored world. Matching a good's color with the trade world only matters if the good will be consumed. If not, it will be traded.
Yeah, it's worth more points if it matches the planet.
Each world can have at least one good. So, all right. So you produce that. So that dice is now there until you ship.
Consume it or ship it, yes.
So whenever you do that shipping thing next.
Or I can choose to draw it back into my hand at the end of during the management phase. I can return it back to my cup. You may recall any developers, settlers, and goods. Put them in your cup. So yeah, during the management, you can draw back things in if you've changed your mind, basically.
Return any excess producers to the cup. So that one would then go there. Yeah, that's your cup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then at the end of the round, the manage empire. If you want, you can recruit from your citizenry, 1 for 1. And if you go to 0, then you go back up to 1 after you've done the stuff.
Yeah, so you'll always be able to recruit at least 1. What I'm going to 0 and come back up to 1.
So you can do 5, which is all of your stuff.
Yep.
There's Zippy, I guess. So what's purple dice? What's the purple dice?
Purple are luxury goods. So, where was it?
Consumption.
It counts as plus all consumption purple dice used as either a good or the shipping matches all colors and always earns +1 victory.
Okay, so maybe I'll pull that one in then, I guess. And then we flip these. And okay, check game end.
No game end.
Okay, so why do we have VAP stuff in here? I don't understand. Why do we have these dice, these things here?
Victory points.
Yeah, but why are they on our table? That's weird.
I don't know.
Do we have to put them in a pool somewhere?
Use 12 VPs per player.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just put them over
Set the
here.
other 10 VP chips aside for use in the final round. Okay, yeah, so this is like each player has a stack, and then they all
You
go
just put
together.
them over here in the VP pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then once all these are gone, then the game ends.
Okay. Sure. All right. If the
To the
VP
dice.
pool was exhausted, or any player has 12 or more tiles in their tableau, counting his double-sized faction tiles 2 square. Okay.
So Zippy and I have 3, you have 4.
I mean, wait. Doesn't this one count as something?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
4
so
tiles.
we need 4 VIP tokens then? Is it okay?
You get victory points by shipping or consuming.
Okay. So what does it mean by like counting his double-sized faction tile as 2 squares? What does that
Once you reach 12 faction tiles,
mean?
that's a game end.
Okay. All right. So now we're rolling.
Question. I must have missed it. Where do the 2 explorers that I used this past round go?
Into your citizenry.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
your
you're going
discard
to-
pile. Yeah. So you would have had 7 dice in your discard pile, but you could only recruit 5 of them. If
Yep,
that makes
that's fine.
sense. Yeah. Okay. So you have to. So I'm a little confused about like. So I have a blue dice and a purple dice, right? Do those count as like consumables that I can just consume, or do I have to produce them first?
Yeah, you have to produce them first,
Are you sure?
and then you can consume them.
So what's the point of?
Well, they're not a produce until they're on the planet tile.
Right. Okay. I understand now. And you can only put 1 on each one? Is that how that works?
Yeah, unless you have the thing that lets you make.
Okay. Oh, that's super weird. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to move that back a bit further, I think. Move that back. Oh God. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
I think I see how that
Okay.
works. So that's here. There.
Mm-hmm. I think I understand how this works now.
There. I think I'm ready.
Okay. I'm ready too. Zip, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Reveal.
Whoa. So I've got produce.
I have
Scout.
Goes
explore.
the other way.
Oh yeah. All right, explore.
I'm
and
shipping.
so
Yep.
like that. yeah.
Cool. So we do.
Scouting first. So you've got 2 points. Zip. Are you going to buy
Mhm.
put 2 for more 5?
I'm going to use 1 to gain stocks, so
Uh-huh.
go up to 3, and then I'm going to do the other one to abandon X tiles from anywhere in the wrench and draw X+1 tiles and put them at the bottom of the wrench. So how does that?
So you can choose to either, if you discard none of them, you just draw 1 and put it underneath current one.
Yeah.
Or you can choose to discard 1 and draw 2. Or you can discard 2 and draw 3. You can discard 4 and draw 5. It's always 1 more than you discard. And you discard as many as you choose.
Yeah, I'm going to discard these 2.
So you get 3 then? It's this
Yes.
black bag over here. Yeah.
Don't know if you can discard from both. some tiles from your constructions. Just says construction zone, doesn't just say which side. So yeah. Then in any order, choose whether each tile will be a development or a world and put it under its construction zone stack.
Okay.
So you get three.
Let me draw these. Yeah, and then I'll throw these back in and give it a good shuffle.
Do they go back in? Is that how that works, or do they go in the discard pile?
They don't go in now. You draw your new ones and then you put them back in at the end of during the management phase.
All right, let's see what each of these do. Ship. Each time you trade a good this phase, you may spend $1 due to gain 1 victory point chip. And the counter side is formal penal colony. Oh, hey, Australia.
Nice.
Just kidding, but yeah.
Space Australia.
Space Australia. Remove any one of your dice and gain a military die into your cup when you place this world. Huh, that's pretty nice. What is military die has 2 develop, 2 settle. That's actually pretty nice. I'm gonna probably take that on that side. All right, let's see. Space tourism ship. Gain $1 due. If you have the highest cost worlds across all tableaus, gain 1 extra dollar due. Counter side, universal exports. Gain a novelty good when this.
If you place it, you just get a blue dice that goes in your citizenry thing.
Yeah, it seems like worlds increase your number of dice available, whereas technologies give you something you can do with them.
Yeah. All right, shipping affinity.
Oh, that's actually not bad, that shipping one.
You may assign 1 worker to become a shipper.
Yeah.
Oh. Counter side, D-Space Symbionts, LTD. Gain $1 due and a genes die into your cup when you place this world.
Yeah, so the ones that you are looking for, if you want to get victory points, you want brown ones? Brown dice?
No.
Yeah, so the way you get victory points is whenever you consume a produced stuff, right? So if you're producing things...
Yeah, if you just consume anything at random, it's 1 victory point.
Yep.
If it matches the color of the planet it's on, it's 2 victory points. And if the dice that you use to consume it matches the color of the planet as well, it's 3 victory.
So if you find like one of these dudes that give you like a brown dice and allow you to produce brown dice, you basically are then allowing you to you'll get more victory points out of that, basically. So, yeah.
All right.
So it's a way to gain victory points quickly. So.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take.
But that shipping affinity is actually pretty good because you can.
And it matches the brown.
Yeah. Actually, no. Shipping affinity doesn't do anything. What you want is it doesn't. For the home planets, this one here is... Oh, what are the military dice for?
Okay, so if you look at the bottom end, it tells you the dice face distribution.
Oh,
Yeah,
they have more...
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. They have more of something on them.
Military has a lot of settle and develop, but like it has no shipping or producing.
All right, and that's me.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Okay, so that's the explore phase done. So any produce goes back, that all goes back.
What about these tiles? Do they go back into the...
So at the end of the explore phase, they get returned to the bag.
And just shuffle it, I guess.
And shuffled.
Yeah. All right, so I'm producing... So I've got a blue and a purple, and I've also got a purple and a blue. Right. So
I mean, the logical thing is going to be
So is that how that works? Because I use this one here to reassign this die from develop into produce.
Yes, so you placed one there, which is like this guy is reassigning that guy to that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they both became producers. This activated it and put one on each. Yes. I believe that is
So
how
when
it
I
works.
reassign something, where does that dice go?
That one will go back.
Each reassigned
to-
power. Okay. When all players are done assigning their workers, using any reassigned powers, proceed to the. Okay. To dictate, place a worker on the strip. Yep. Work. Okay. Doesn't say. Move.
Yeah, so at the end, that will go back into your cup, I believe.
Back into the cup.
whereas-
Yeah.
Recall, you may recall all developers, settlers, goods, put them back.
So then I use so the produce dice that I have.
Right, so each producer creates a good on a non-grey world in the player's tableau. The producer die becomes a good, put it on the world. Any producer die of any color can become a good, blah, blah, blah. Each can have at most one. Return any excess producers up.
Okay.
So yeah, this dude, his job this turn was just swapping it
So
over.
I
So
have-
it's not entirely free, but yes, he will go back into your cup at the end of the turn.
Okay. So yeah, that's me. And now shipping, I guess.
Yep. So I am shipping with this guy. That goes back in here.
Is it your OTP?
No. Yes. Sure. Why not? I mean, it's yellow. They're expensive. So each shipper takes a good from a world's in a player's tableau and either trades or consumes. Put both dice, the shipper and the good, in the citizenry. So that will go back into here as well.
Well, yeah, no, I had 3 dice on produce, and I put it on 2 planets, which is this one and this one. That's what we did. I produced on 2 different planets, so.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you did.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I did, yeah.
Yeah. So each trade earns a player galactic credits according to the color of the goods world, not the color of the die. It's a yellow world, so that is worth 6 credits.
Oh, interesting. But if you consume it, it only matters if you consume it if it's the same color.
Yeah, so consuming, if it matches the world, it's +1. If the chip matches the shipper's color and the color of the world, it's +2.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That makes sense. So you gain 6, I guess, $6 dues.
Yep.
So that puts you to 7, which is enough to buy all your dice. Now that would go to your thing, right?
Yeah. So this one would have gone there. This one would have stayed because it's the activating one.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're both.
Was it?
Right, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, technically, this one would have to go underneath that, but then you could use whatever dice you wanted to activate. So technically, it would go like.
Yeah, because this one remained unused, so this one would have come back.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. They're both white. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we do the end of round thing, and I guess we buy back what we want. So what is a blue dice worth?
I am gonna buy back 3 worker dice.
I'm buying back 1. I really
I'm buying 5.
Gotta get that money.
Bitch, pay me.
Actually, I'm going to get the blue one back. It's more rockets. Okay. So now we rolling?
I believe so, yes.
Cool. So how many workers do you... Is it... If you wanted to ship, did you need 2 in order to ship 2?
Yeah, so each one assigned to ship can either ship or consume 1 good. So if you wanted to ship 2 things, you would need 2 workers in shipping.
Oh well, fuck.
Yeah.
This thing. I had fuck. I had 3 develop.
Just give yourself more space and then roll down like here. That's what I do.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just safer. Because it doesn't get all... Because the dice are like not flat and then it like bounces off the fucking game board weirdly. So, I don't know. It's such a weird game. Like you would think that dice mechanics would work a little better in a like online environment, but it totally doesn't. So. So the one that you use to place on something, that doesn't count as a worker, right? Or it does, right?
It does.
So if you only put one on there, you can use one, right?
Yeah,
Is
but
that-
I believe so. I believe that's the way of like you can always do everything. It's just you can't necessarily do it really well because you can only place one.
yeah.
Seems that's how it works.
Okay, well I'm good to go, fam.
I'm good to go. Fam.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to be doing developing.
I am shipping.
I am exploring the fuck out of this galaxy.
Oh my god. Okay, so explore happens first. You've got 5 tokens. What do you want to do?
So let's see. I'm gonna.
You have no citizenry, so you might as well just fucking get a bunch of tokens.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. But the thing is, these are
money
going to
stays.
be consumed.
Yeah.
These are going to be consumed. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you'd get 5, and then you'd
Right. If I were to do like 2.
4.
What's it called? Stock actions.
So
that would get me 4
So that'd
and
give
get
you
me
5.
back up to 6.
No, that'd be 5 right now. Oh no, you're on 2.
I'm on 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll get me back up to 6. And then with this one, I'm going to do what's it called? Scout.
Yep. So
For a new tile, optionally replace tiles in the construction zone. So I'm not going to discard any. So I'm just going to draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
+1 for each trade this world from a.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. So this goes under my current stack.
Yeah. Yep.
And then again, I'll scout. I don't want to discard. I believe you can do it that way.
Yeah. No, that's how I'm doing. You do it one at a time. That's what I'm reading.
Yeah. Use each scout to use to each other scout or stock and put it in the citizenry after using it. So I'll just move those up in a second. So I'm scouting again.
So these ones go up here, yeah?
Yeah. Ship at half your total novelty world costs rounded up. Okay.
What's that triangle mean? Yeah, is that victory points?
That's the cost.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. But that's a diamond.
Add half of your total novelty world costs rounded up. So
That I guess that's what it's worth at the end. So it's worth 6, and then if you have a lot of blue, it would be
yeah,
half
it's
of
worth
that.
a lot more.
Yeah. So if I had that, for example, it would be worth more to me.
Or as a planet, it's good for sentient robots. Well,
Fuck yeah.
so
That's some near
you can
automata
put
shit.
these. You can put these back in whichever order you want.
Well, no, you do it in order, right? It's
No,
what
you
it
place them in any order you want. And the order that you place them in, you don't have to tell anyone. But if someone asks you how many are in your stack, you have to tell them. That's actually in the FAQ. Somewhere. Where is it? I saw it.
Tiles can be
somewhere.
abandoned from any position in your construction zone stacks. At the end of the explore phase, return all abandoned tiles to the bag.
Oh no, yeah, it goes under its construction zone stack. So I guess they just go directly on the end.
Yeah, they go directly. This is why you do it in order, because, like, let's say the first one is you throw away everything, right?
I'm thinking if I drew more than one, then in any order choose whether each tile will be development or world. So I would do like this. I'd do like A and then put that under the stack, and then I'd go B and then that would go under the stack. Then I'd go C, put that under the stack. So I know which order they're going in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can't like, you know, make the top one the bottom one at the end of the round or whatever reason. So
Right.
yeah. Okay. I guess Zippy, you're up next, right?
Yep, I'm going to be developing my space tourism.
So those all go into the citizenry then. Wait, what happened to the rest of your die? You had a ton of dice.
There it is.
I mean, where did you assign them?
Well, when I moved the screen, they all got faffed up.
It was like
way?
that then, yeah?
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay. So, so what happens? So because of the way these are done, scout. So what happens to Zippy's dice now? Because you did a scout and he has scout dice.
He's scouting as well, isn't he?
No, he did develop. Yeah.
Oh, so they go back into his cup.
Okay,
If
so
he
they
didn't
just,
actually.
if you don't use
Hang
them,
on.
that's what I'm saying. Like, because he has workers assigned to
Return to
explore.
player's cups. Any workers assigned to X phases and any workers next to the dictate area. So it's not next to an X phase.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
because
not
that
next to
phase
an
was
X
used.
phase. Yeah. So, does he lose those dice? Do they go back into the citizenry? How does that work?
Worker does a task depending on which phase it is assigned to. In each phase, all workers must be used if possible. They're used one at a time and may be used in any order.
Wait, so he scouts as well? Is that how that works?
I think so. I think because I activated Scout, he gets to use Scout.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Then I'll just gain $6 dues.
Yeah. Well, that's weird.
But
Okay.
on the negative, they do go back into his citizenry because he's used them.
Right.
And
Okay.
he has to pay to get them back out. But it doesn't actually hurt him at all. It's just by having more dice out and laying around, it has
Yeah.
given him a.
I see what you're saying. And
a thing.
so I'm going to be shipping. I got 2 workers assigned to shipping. So this.
Wait, who activated develop?
I did.
So, because I have a dude on develop, I can develop him.
Okay, makes sense. And settle, not done. So that goes in my dice bag. And I have 2 in shipping. So I wish to consume both of these. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna need some dice back, aren't I?
Yeah, you might want to sell one of them. So the color of the dice doesn't matter when selling. So
Yeah.
probably look at which one is worth more victory points. And
Wait,
consume
the
that.
purple doesn't have victory point.
All consumption purple die used as either good or the shipper matches all colors and always earns +1 victory point.
Okay, what's the purple goods worth?
Purple goods.
Is it consumption?
Each trade earns.
Oh, okay.
credits.
Or a consumption purple die is used either as the good or the shipper matches all colors and always earns 1 VP.
Oh, that's a grey planet. Old Earth is a grey planet.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
So what does that mean exactly? Did I do that wrong?
Yeah, old grey planets don't produce.
Okay.
It's like tapped out, I guess.
It's old Earth.
So what is this die
Yeah.
then? Where do I put it? What do I do with it?
Which one?
This purple one.
You
Goes into-
consume it for a massive amount of victory points.
Matches all colors and always earns +1 BP. So this is worth what?
So if you
5
had that
VP?
on the blue planet and you consumed it with a blue dice, it would be worth 4.
Well, I mean, it would be, because this is, I couldn't have even put it there. But I'm
Right, but you can only have one good on a planet at a time. So I guess take that blue one back into your cup and something.
Okay.
Something.
Okay. Well, that
And then you would, if you consume that purple one, you get one for consuming. You get one because it matches the color of the world it's on.
Yeah.
You'd get an additional one if the consuming dice matched the color of the world.
Which it does. And also matches my goods world.
And consumption dice always earns +1 victory point.
So that's 4 victory points I get then, yeah. Is how that works?
I think so.
So purple's worth a lot then. And but that goes over here. And then this one would go here because it's only one. Because I don't have 2 shipping places.
Right.
And then the excess will go into my hand. Right?
Yes. Oh, actually, you know what you could have done?
What's that?
I believe you could, like, the Space Mall counts as a planet, doesn't it? So you would have been able to put that.
The blue one there? Yeah, okay. Well, that would have been how it would go then.
Yeah, and then you would have consumed that as well, I'm assuming, right?
Well, I know.
Shipped it or consumed it.
I probably would.
So shipping it doesn't matter about the colors. Shipping is the color of the planet it's on, so that's novelty goods. They're worth 3. Or you could consume it.
And get 3.
You'd get +1 because it's on a matching color of planet, which would be worth 2.
So, if the shipper's color matches the color of the goods world.
Yep. So in this case, it's blue. So.
And
because
+1 VP if the good color matches the world it's on. So it'd be.
Yep. So you're getting +1 because it matches to the planet,
Yeah.
but you're not getting the +1 because you didn't have a second blue dice in shipping to ship it with.
Actually, I did. I used this one.
Okay, and you already used that over here, didn't you?
No, I used the purple one over there.
Right. So one of.
So it'd be yeah. So if I wanted to consume it, but I want to sell it. That's the thing. I want to sell it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll get. You're selling the blue one for 3.
Yeah, and then that goes there, and then this goes here. Yeah.
Right, and you get.
Yeah, I already
4
did
victory. Right.
Yeah, I've
cool.
already got the 4 victory points. Man, what the hell? This game.
I'm sure it will all come together in the end and stop being confusing and shit.
The dice games are supposed to be the easy version. All right, so is that everything?
Oh shit! Wait, I didn't actually count this guy as a worker. I guess I'll just do another thingy action with him and put him back up there.
Okay.
That one gets returned to my cup.
Did we already do an explore?
Yeah.
That's the first action.
So I mean, not explore, ship.
Yeah, ship is.
Oh, we're doing shipping now. Yes.
Let's see.
You have nothing to ship.
You have nothing to ship. You haven't produced anything.
Hold on.
You'd need to produce. You don't have any planets that produce things, so.
Ship. I can gain $1 if I have the highest cost world across all tableaus. I gain an extra $1.
Right, but you don't actually have any goods to ship, so you can't do the ship.
Ship.
No, I don't think that's true because
each shipper takes a good from a world and a planet's tableau. So which good are you going to take?
Yeah, you need to produce them before you can sell them.
Yeah, you have to actually have a good to initiate it. Any excess shippers are returned to your cup at the end of phase.
So you would need to which is why we ran into that whole problem before, because I thought I could produce on this world, but you need to have
my only thing is if you look at on the screen, it says trade.
Yes.
You know, it says it has a ship and then the dollar symbol.
Yeah.
You know, gain dollars based on the color that you're shipping.
Well, we're looking at the actual rules here. It says a trade earns galactic credits according to the color of the goods world, not the color of the dice. Each shipper takes a good from a world in the player's tableau, either trades or consumes it, puts both dice, the shipper and the good, in the citizenry.
Yeah, okay. And then you look at Consume and you see that it has a ship and then it has the hex, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. My world just has the ship. It doesn't. What I'm reading is I don't have to do anything extra on it.
I mean, you.
Just as the ship symbol. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are you talking about the space tourism, right?
Yeah, space tourism.
Yeah. So when you ship, you get an extra $1. If you have the highest cost world across all tableaus, you get an additional $1 on top of that. So it means that when you sell things, you can make more off it, but you still actually have to sell
No,
something.
I'm in agreement here. I think he just gets extra money for it because, I mean, it's tourism, but like, I don't know. That's the. Is there a Q&A for this particular card?
I wouldn't probably be all up in arms about it if I'm not looking at like my mining industry and it says ship and a hex gain dollar, you know, or if you look on the screen it says ship and money gain money based on the goods that you're trading away and stuff. You know, it usually has ship and then the symbol. This one just has the ship.
So I think it's a development power, right?
Yeah.
Space tourism. If there are multiple worlds tied for highest cost, you get the extra $1. Only if you own all of them. Use only the printed, not discounted cost when determining the highest cost world. That's all that it has there.
I mean, I don't know. What's it called? Space tourism. If there are multiple worlds tied to the higher cost, you get an extra $1.
I just read that.
Oh, that's what you read? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if Board Game Geeks has anything on it.
Because that means that literally you just get money every turn for...
Yeah, he can just throw dudes in shipping without producing goods first.
I mean, it makes sense because I'm throwing dudes in ships and taking them around my galaxy.
Oh, man. Why does a dice game have to be...
Powers that are triggered during a phase don't care who selected the phase as long as the phase occurs. At least one of the players selected it. That power will... Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, so it's during the shipping phase. It doesn't matter even if you don't have anybody in shipping, you gain $1. And if you have the highest cost worlds, you gain an extra $1. You don't actually have to ship anything. It's just during the shipping phase.
Oh.
So, okay, so you're not assigning a dude for tourism. You just get $1 every turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so assuming someone ships something and he has the highest cost world, he'll get an additional $1. So
you get $2 then?
Let's see.
I
have 3. Like
he has a 2.
3.
Old Earth is a 3, so you do not have the highest
No.
thing, but you still get $1.
Yeah,
no. It's also like it says world, not other things. So I'm technically the highest world. So yeah.
Well,
that's what I just said. Old Earth is the highest. Is the most valuable on the board right now.
So you have a 3.
So he still gets +1 because someone activated shipping, but he doesn't get the bonus 1 for having the most expensive resort.
Yeah.
But I have 3.
No, but that's not a world. That's
the highest cost world. Not that's a technology, not a world.
Worlds are circles. Technologies are diamonds.
So, what about my meteorite planet?
Yeah, but look over here. I've got
that's a 1.
I've got.
It's still less than 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's not.
Is it not?
It's not accumulative. It's just the highest
Okay.
total world.
Yeah, it's the highest cost world.
Yeah. So it says if you have the highest cost world across all tableaus. So I do right now. Sorry, bro.
That just makes it sound cumulative. Okay, all right, whatever. I'll just go for a world that has a high number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all right, I gain $1. I'm up at $8. And
all right.
I guess the ship goes back into my cup because I'm not using it.
Yep, that's right. Okay, now we buy. I guess.
Yep.
So I'm gonna buy 4 dudes. So
I'm gonna buy 7.
I'm gonna buy 5. Oh shit, that's my homeworld. Put that back. I want dice, please.
So blue is produce and ship mostly. This is like
Yeah, it looks like blue is producing. So it's like it's a NERP planet.
It's a nerd planet.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Novelty? Yeah, no, I can see that.
Earth is just a novelty. Alright. I'm good to roll. You guys good to roll?
I'm good to roll.
Alright, let's do it.
Roll all of them. There we go.
So yeah, just assign literally everything and then move it around if you want after that, I guess. So it's such a strange game, man. It's so strange. I can't wrap my head around the complexities of this, to be honest with you. Like, it's card drafting games are easier than dice drafting games.
So basically, it seems like you lay them out depending on what you rolled, and then you choose which one of the options you've got that you want to actually activate.
Yeah.
That seems to be the way it works.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good to go.
All right. Reveal.
Zippy, I can't tell which one
Yeah.
you're putting on. Are you producing? Is that what you're doing?
The one that I'm choosing to do?
Yeah, you need to choose which one you're doing.
Yeah, the one I'm choosing to do is going to be settle.
Okay, well then you need to do that. You need to put it on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
and then the other ones represent the power that you're putting into it. All right. So I'm doing produce. And
I am settling.
So no one's exploring. All right, so settling and producing.
Okay, so return explore dice.
And return settle dice. Man.
No, I'm settling, so we're not returning settle dice. I'm actually settling, so...
No, I mean explore dice.
Yeah. Explore and develop dice get returned. We go into settle phase, so anyone that's got dice in settling can apply those.
No one's shipping, right?
Yeah,
Correct?
no one's shipping.
Okay.
All right, so...
Right.
settle, yeah. So...
I will settle and gain my formal penal colony. And I'm going to remove 1, 2, 3 white dice and get 3 red dice.
Remove any one of your dice and gain a red dice. So you get one dice for one.
All right, yeah, just take one of the white ones.
Yeah.
And
You want a red, was it? Yeah, you got it.
yep, I got it. Does it add it to my citizenry or does it?
Yeah,
add
it goes
to
into
my
your citizenry.
cup?
Oh, no, it
Nope.
goes to your cup, yeah. Yeah.
It goes to my cup.
Yep. All right. Interesting. You done with yours, Doc?
Yep. I'm just settling, and it's not finished yet, so they're
Alright.
still piling up.
All right, I'm going to produce, I guess. So
All right, and I'm producing as well. So
you can produce on this planet here.
okay.
And his meteorite planet can produce as well.
Yeah, so you can produce on those two planets.
So it just pops out a dice.
No, you put a dice on it, so they sit on it.
So the dice that you're using to produce actually gets put on there and is now treated as the good.
Yeah. So now when you ship, if you have a dice on ship, right, you'll ship one of these things, and since they're white, so that's what it means by trade. So it takes the color of the world rather than the color of the dice into account, and consuming is the color of the dice rather than the color of the world. So, for example, if you had a brown die here, right, and you put it on this meteorite planet, you could consume it and get extra VP instead of just the 1 VP.
Okay.
Which is what you'll get for doing that.
And in addition, if you consume it with a brown dice as well, you get even more VP on top of that.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this purple one here, and I'm going to put...
Purple dice count as any of them.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter what color world it goes on for consuming.
So that's my power, basically.
Yeah.
Thanks, world. And yeah, I guess that's the whole turn. So we flip these, and then we buy back, I guess. So I'll buy 1.
I don't need to buy back. I have all of my dudes out.
You can take off of this world if you wanted to.
I could. I don't think you don't even need to buy that. You just
take it back, yeah, and it just recall them. Yep. Wait, so let me see if recall is where does it go? I think it goes to your cup.
Yeah, I believe recall. You may recall any developers, settlers, or goods from their worlds. Put them in your cup.
Yep.
So I could just directly return it.
Good thing this game is nice and straightforward, not like exploding kittens.
Yeah. I guess I'll recall that. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Well, let's do it up, my mans. Okay.
Okay. Well, that wasn't at all what I was planning on doing this phase, but fuck it, right?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck, I was listening to some old Robin Williams stand-up. His little boy voice is perfect. It was one of his lines that his son was like his son's first words. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Another board game I played that I think you guys should both enjoy is Bears versus Babies.
Bears versus Babies. Is that the new exploding kittens dude?
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
You make a monster, and then you go fight babies.
Actually, I think if I do it this way, it works out better. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm good.
I like that there's a ready token here. I'm not sure exactly how it works.
In case
it's like, do you put it in the middle or something? It's like, hey, I'm ready, guys. Look, my token's here. It's like, yeah, okay. Why can't you just say it?
Because maybe they're playing with strangers.
Maybe.
Okay, so we've got someone exploring. Okay, so what do we got? We got exploring.
He's going for a bit of everything just in case.
And settle. Okay. Or building, I guess, whatever that fucking thing's called. Developing. Okay, so explore. Zippy, you go first since it's yours. What would you like to explore?
Yep. I am going to scout 0, but pull 1.
Okay.
Let's see, what did I get?
Replicant robots.
Replicant robots.
All worlds require 1 few settler. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. And then the counter side is spaceport. Gain a novelty.
It's also a
die in your cup when you play this world. I'm gonna go for replicant robots because that's better in the long run.
So that goes on the bottom of that stack there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to explore. If you don't mind me going first there, Doc. Alright, technology. You may reassign 1 worker to become a developer.
Oh, that's really good.
I don't know.
I mean, I would want that rather than the one that I do have that it says reassign 1 worker to become a shipper.
Gain a gene good on this world when you place it.
Gene goods are supposed to be really nice because it has 2 wilds, 2 settles, and 1 explore.
Oh, the wild.
And they also sell for 5, so they're the second highest.
Yeah, but I don't think trading is like all that's cracked up to be.
I mean, I can trade a single good for 6.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Hmm.
All right. So what were you? Oh, you're exploring still. Sorry.
I'm still doing it. Yeah.
One thing I did notice is you're supposed to do all this at the same time. Like everyone reveals and then starts resolving all of their stuff. I feel like that's kind of the boring way to do it because you're not looking at what other players are doing. You're just doing your own thing.
All right. I'm gonna take Jungle World, and then I'm going to. I'm probably gonna get a lot of money. So I'm just gonna explore again. Hydraulics Guild. You may reassign 1 novelty. Oh, see, that's better. That's better. That's a little better.
1 novelty or genes worker to any. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad.
Gain $3 and add alien technology die to your cup when you place this world. Reassign to any phase. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that.
So you can turn a blue or green into anything.
Yeah. That seems strong. All right. And that's my explore done.
Okay, so return your explore dice to your citizenry.
Yeah, that goes over there. Yeah, you're onto it.
Yep.
We move on to develop. I'm going to place 3 on my galactic influence.
I'm going to place 2 on
That
my
was
ship
a
affinity.
develop, but it fell. Oh, for fuck's sake! Take.
Yep. Cool.
And then I return the excess developer to my cup, and that is completed. Wait, do they go up now, or do they go up
No, they go up now.
at the end?
They go up now.
Okay, cool. And then these guys go back into my city.
Oh, that galactic influence is way better.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, that's not bad, but that's got a restriction. This one is pretty good.
I have a lot of blue dice though, like. So.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
I still only have yellow and the whites, so it's not great for me in that case.
Okay. And ship. So you put produce and the other one settle into your cup there, Zippy, because they're not being used. And you can ship this blue one over here. So you can either get $3.
You can either you can either ship it for $3 or consume it for 1 victory point.
1 victory point.
I can only do 1. I can't do.
Yeah. You only have
both.
1 worker, so yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna consume this one for a victory point.
I mean, yeah.
And then I gain $1 due because space tourism.
Yes. Yes. And I'm going to assign my 2 workers. I'm going to eat the purple dice. So
Don't eat it. You're gonna choke on it.
So I get 4 more victory points.
Chew it properly.
2,
You're an
3,
animal.
4. And then I'm going to consume the other dice for 3. Yeah. Let's be at 4. And that goes to my hand. All right.
All right.
So now we flip these and
I'm gonna buy my 2 reds.
I'm gonna buy this one, and
Buy all 3 of mine.
Okay, the minutia of this game is slowly coming together.
Yeah, I think we're getting it.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, the minutia.
All right, I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. Yeah.
I'm ready, guys. Just threw out my little checker piece.
I am ready.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this.
Has some complexities to it, yeah.
Right, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, showing. So we got explore, we've got settle, and what's yours? Settle as well. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So exploring, Zippy, you got 3 dudes. What are you doing?
Yep. My first explore dice is gonna go to abandoning 0, scouting 1. All right, let's see. New economy. Ship consume any
$2
dice.
for every consume this phase.
Okay.
So if you get victory points, you get $2 out of it as well.
Plus 1 victory point per development without a reassigned power.
So
this one.
not that one, but this one and yeah, so that one. So that one would be like 2 points.
Oh.
No, 1 victory point. No, that's worth 1 victory point. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna grab this because I need more.
That's actually really cheap as well, and it's not bad. Like 1 worker, and you just get an additional red free almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's yeah.
And then I'm going to come over here and gain $4 dues.
So you would be at 5 then, because you always start
yeah.
at 1. Yeah. All right. So now we move on to settle. I'm going to put all 3 on my little planet there, but I don't have enough to get it just yet.
Right. I'm also. Oh wait, I was an explorer. I had an explorer dude.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get some cash out of him.
Cool.
And I'm also settling, so I get. Yeah, so because I reassigned this guy to be a settler as well, so he goes on there.
Wait, how'd you
That's 5.
because you're
Because I have the reassigned 1 worker.
Mm-hmm. So that
So I get a
completes,
terraformed world.
and then this one goes on.
And then I will settle, and I will settle my new high gravity world.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I gain $2 and a consumption die when I place this. So that goes up to 5, and I get a.
Oh, there you go. There's that purple that you need. Yeah.
I feel like they're just getting a couple of those to just keep constantly consuming them isn't a bad idea.
No, it's definitely not. And no one produces, so that's the end.
Okay.
And now we make purchases, I guess.
I'm going to buy 5 dice.
I'll buy 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So what are the red dice good for? Developing and settling, I guess. Yeah.
Developing and settling.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm also going to recall this this settler.
Okay, cool. All right, let's roll.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh. Oh! This pleases us. Damn it, it's like I need to be able to activate more than one thing this turn.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder if one of them will activate it for me. Because the real question is, which one do I actually want to use?
All right, I'm gambling. We'll see how everyone goes.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
So you can't... They're both grey.
You good?
Sorry. No, this is I this is not great for me. I can do that. I can do that. I can't do either of those, so I may as well, I guess, reassign that. And that one can go there and just hope for the best. No, you know what? Fuck it. Actually, I'm gonna do that. No. That. Yes. Okay, I'm good. Sorry. Yeah. We good?
Yes.
I got a bunch of wilds, and it was like, shit, I can do so much with these, but I can only choose
up.
one.
When do we end the game exactly?
When all of these victory piles are gone, we draw this stack of 10, and they become like the final countdown. Or when one of us has 12 tiles on our world map.
Including
the 2 that you started with. Or the 3 that you started with, technically.
So, I mean, yeah, you start with 3, but yeah. Okay. Alright then. Shit, guys. So we have explore and ship.
Sweet. Select one phase, and I'm going to use a reassign power.
Yeah, I gambled and lost.
I'm going to reassign my develop over to ship.
No,
Wait,
you do that.
You reassign.
You do.
Yeah, when for revealing.
Yeah, so that doesn't count. Yeah. So you have to do that like basically like before you reveal your stuff. So.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, you also can like put a dice there to like reassign anything as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we start with...
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one that can do... You two are the only ones that can do anything. I literally can't do anything this turn. So.
Okay.
Oh, did you get literally nothing? Oh, you've got one on shipping, though. You can still place that as a shipping cube.
Yeah, but I got nothing to ship.
Oh, yeah, no.
So I was hoping that someone would settle, because if you take a look here, the green dice goes on the planet when it produces it.
And your gamble was placing him as a settler. But why didn't you put that in to activate settling then?
Because I wouldn't be able to ship the green dice.
Okay, I see what you were doing. You were trying to go for that easy win, and it ended up costing. Yeah. Ouch. All right, well, I'm doing a ton of exploring.
So am I. So you have more. Go for it.
All right, well, I'm going to start by actually just making money off 3 of them. Get some 6. And I'll move those up to here. I'm not going to discard anything. I'm going to draw 1. New galactic order. When completing each world, put all of the military red settlers used into your cup instead of your citizenry. Wow. +2 VP per 3 military red dice you own, rounded up.
When completing each world. Okay, but that's only if you complete a world.
Yeah, but when I complete a world using red dice, I get them back for free without paying for them. So I can just keep reusing red dice and build up a ton of planets really quickly.
Yeah.
Assuming I had a lot of red dice, which I do not. So let's see, what is the planet? A secluded world. Get a novelty die when putting it in. Only costs 1. That's not bad.
Plus, you got that thing that gives you extra points for blue dice, right? Oh no, you didn't pick that one. That's somewhere in there.
No. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, that was this guy. So now I'm going to explore again. And I'm going to discard that one. And I'm going to draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
May reassign exactly 2 same phase worker to the phase you select. Okay. Or act as if you have an extra home explorer for use this phase.
So
That's
you
so
always have.
whenever someone explores, I do one explore for free.
That's not bad.
That's pretty decent. And the planets are purple dye, but grey world. Brown dye, brown world.
I don't know. That
So
one
it seems like the
good.
purple dye all seem to come from dead planets.
Well, no, it's like
which kind of makes sense because purple dye are the only one that can go on every planet, so it's got that cost
no,
associated
I don't think
with
it's dead planets. I think it's more like farming planets or trading planets.
No, it's a consumption dye, I believe, is like it consumes the stuff. It's like a hive world.
Okay.
Well, that's what it looks like to me. They look like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep the major research labs. Seems really good. So does executive power, to be honest.
So does this shipping dice then go into the citizenry? I guess it does, right? Or is it unused? How does that work?
It's unused, so it returns to your cup.
Oh, do I still get a dollar redo since we go into the
Yeah.
shipping phase?
Sure.
Okay.
Technically, yes, the shipping phase did activate, so...
All right. I'm going to scout for 0, look at 1. All right. Gain novelty to your cup when you place this world, or investment credits.
It's just
Develop.
just cheaper developments, I guess.
All developments after this one require 1 fewer developer to complete.
But you've
But
got a
not
big stack
fewer
of
than 1.
developments, right? No, you only got 1.
Yep. I am going
Bottom.
to take this.
Bottom.
Yep.
Bottom. Classic Zippy.
I know.
Classic Zippy.
Nope.
Classic
Yep, that's
Zippy.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right, so what are you doing with the
Great.
other two there?
I'm going to do... I'm just going to go right here.
Okay. Ease. All right, my turn. Nothing. I get shit on. All right, end of phase. Buying 1 dice. Boom, boom, boom.
So that gets returned to me. I'm going to spend all of my dollary dues buying all my dice.
Wait, you have 8. Okay, yeah. All right, what about you, Zippy?
I'm going to get $1 for the shipping. And then I'm going to spend 5 of it and get all this.
Okay. Dave's getting shit on this game.
Okay. Do stuff, guys. This is actually a problem for me. I have too many dice, and when I roll, it's like, I could do 2 or 3 things here, but I need to pick one. And I don't know which one's going to benefit me the most.
Okay. I'm good. Oh, wait, no. Hang up. That's wrong. Okay, I'm good now.
So because things are resolved in order, can you produce a good and then ship it on the same turn? I believe you can, right?
Yeah, that's how it works, man. We'll follow the turn order, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Wait up.
Hold up. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, I'm good now. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So what do we got? We got develop. We got settle and
Produce.
All right. So develop
So
goes
develop
first. So everyone else, so you throw the rest of you throw that white die in your cup, I guess, as well as your blue die.
Yep.
So what are you developing? I guess putting all three on that?
Yep.
Yeah. No, you don't have it out yet. Okay. Cool. All right. Producing, settle.
Oh shit! I didn't realize there's actually a special ability on your starting thing. $1 for each novelty cyan world at the end of this. Oh, so when you produce, you get an extra dollar for each
Oh, fuck me. Really? God damn it.
novelty
Yeah, I've been selling
world
novel.
you have.
God damn it. Okay, great. I'll keep that in mind. So settling, I'm going to put this one over here, which activates my trap card. And
Now, if I find
wait.
nothing to settle, do they just go back into the cup?
yes.
Or, okay.
Developed. So we developed. So all three of my dudes go on here, and that develops my research lab.
Yep.
So I act as if
No,
I have an extra
develop
white.
is this one, dude.
Develop is the diamond.
Oh, yeah. I did settle, though. You're not up to settle? You still doing develop?
Develops first. Yeah, I said, oh shit, we developed already. I didn't realize we'd already progressed to develop. So yeah, I was catching up.
Okay.
So settle. So this guy goes on settle. Everybody else is settled.
Mm-hmm. Then we got produce, yeah?
Produce. So I produce a yellow.
I'm going to produce a blue.
And then my brown dice just goes on my brown planet?
Yes, if you want. No, you can only have one product at a time.
One product on a planet at a time, unless you have the upgrade that lets you have more.
Yeah, so basically you'd have to put the brown die somewhere else. On either this one... Yeah, that's the only other one you have, yeah. So.
Yeah. That's actually not bad that he has a starting world that he can sell from, because... Oh no, you have one as well, okay? So it's just me that got fucked on that.
I don't know, man. You seem to be doing alright with your yellow die, so...
I mean, the only... Like, if I had a different color, it wouldn't have been as good, because I can't sell from my starting planet.
Alright, I guess that's it then, yeah? That's all the stuff?
Yeah, that comes back to me, and... That's it.
Produce. +1 for each novelty cyan world at the end of this phase. Okay, so... I actually get +1 every turn if produce gets activated.
+1 for each good on a novelty world at the end of the produce phase. So you had one on there.
Yep.
Phase ended. Get $1.
Sweet.
So actually, just having that sitting on there isn't bad.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, so
it's a potential to just keep making money.
I'm gonna buy 2 dice. Goes back to 1.
Right. I'm going to recall my settler, and I'm going to buy 1 dice.
Okay. Alright.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wet.
Roll them bones. God, I hate these card things.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Zip, you good?
Yep.
All right. So what do we got?
Explore, develop, and then...
No. We don't have an explore. We have a shipping
so
and a develop and a shipping. Something like that. Okay.
Develop, not settle.
Yes. Sorry.
That's cool.
All right. So you're developing.
Going
so
to
I'll put my up there.
this and then get my replicant robots.
Nice. What's that do? -1 for settle. Okay, cool.
Yep. No less than 1 though.
Okay. So that's that, and now we just do shipping, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So I will consume the. Wait, how much is a green one worth? If I consume it on a green. +1 always. Gain victory points based on the color. Wait, what?
So, what are you shipping from where? You're shipping a green from a green.
Yeah, I'm shipping both of them because I got 2.
Okay, so this counts as and you're shipping or you're consuming?
Well, I'm going to consume the purple, obviously.
All right, so you consume the purple, that gets you
4 points.
Assuming you're using the blue dice, yes.
Yeah, I am.
All right, and then you're shipping the green, so that's worth 5.
5 money?
5 monies.
Okay.
I'm shipping my yellow for $6.
So I'm at 12 VP points. Does that mean I win?
No. Once these 3 stack, it's 12 VP for each player. Once all of them have been consumed, then it goes into the final 10, I think, or something.
Okay.
Does it work?
Okay, I'm going to trade. So I'm going to
If the
consume
VP chip pool was exhausted, or any player has 12 or more squares, the game is over. So once all of these VPs are gone, that's when the game ends, or someone has 12 or more squares.
Mm-hmm.
So for each player, I guess it just adds an extra 12 victory points to the pool.
Yeah.
If I consume...
Wait, we're missing 1. Oh, no, you got a victory point. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I have a victory point. If I... No, I'm not consuming. Trading this white die.
It's a brown die, so it counts as 4 money. Yeah.
So, and then I get another one because we went into the shipping phase, so that's $6.
Cool. All right.
And these 2 go back into citizenry
Yes,
after they've been traded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So that's the end, I guess, of that round. I'm going to buy 6 dice.
So am I.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to buy 4, and I'm going to recall my developer.
Developers.
Developers. That's a good song.
If you're crazy. Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
I think I'm okay too.
I'm ready.
All right. So what do we have? Scout and
Settle.
settle. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Count and settle. Alright. Do you mind if I go first, Zippy?
Go for it.
Because you have a bazillion. Okay. So I am going to discard this one. And I'm going to get 2. Maybe assign 1 home white dice to any phase. That's not bad. If you have the most novelty worlds on the board, you may reassign 1 or 2 workers to any phase. If tied, you may reassign 1. How many blues do you guys have? I think I have the most, right? Yeah, I have 2. Does this count as a world? I guess it does.
That's a blue world, yes.
So I have 2. Okay. Gain $1 and 1 green when you place it. And gateway station. Gain a consumption purple dye Indian citizenry when you place this world. See, this mad scientist one is good because it allows me to just reorder whatever I want. Okay, so I'm going to take diversification. No, yeah. And I'm going to take the gateway station. So that's 1. And then I will get, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I'll just get 5 points. So that's me. Zippy, what are you doing?
Right.
Oh shit, he's doing all the exploring.
Yep.
Well, then what die, man?
So we're going to consume.
Yep.
And go 3. Consume. And go here. Consume. Go here.
You need 2 more dice to consume to get full. But
consume and go to 9. Then we're going to go right here and scout.
At the end of this phase, at the end of develop phase, including in the phase in which you complete this,
gain $2. Ooh, galactic investors. Or New Vinland. Gain a novelty die into your cup when you place this world.
So that one there, like you would get $2 at the end of every develop phase.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of mechanics on your ones. Fair amount, actually.
See, I feel like the mining industry is all about trading, and I'm just using it as a secret lab to do weird shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna grab this because I could actually use this.
Mine's telling me no.
Damn it, they don't
But
stack on
my
top of
body,
each other. They have the grid.
my body.
Okay. And then I'm going to scout again.
yes.
Is what I'm going to do.
Our that baby is here.
All right,
Shouldn't that one go on the bottom?
Fuck yeah, Lobo.
Is it galactic credits or
Thank you for the resub, my man.
investment credit?
What's that baby
Yeah.
called?
Investment credits on top, because it was the one there.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Free trade zone. Settle. Gray worlds require 2 fewer settlers to complete, but no fewer than 2. Or Galactic Resort. Gain a novelty die on this world when you place it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll take this one and throw it right here. Fantastic.
Right. Well, I've got technically 3 dice on Explore, so I'm going to just use all 3 of those for money. Get me up to 9.
Wait, you mean 2?
I have the major research labs. Act as if you have an extra home white Explorer for use on Explore.
Man, I need to get more planets. You guys are kicking my ass a little bit there, but I'm pretty much like solo victory with VP right now, so.
That's what I was saying before. It's like, oh, I'm starting to see how everything works together here, and the number of dice you have doesn't actually reflect what you have in any way.
No, it doesn't. No, not in the slightest. I feel like having places to put dice is where do we go? Yeah. All right. So that's the end of the round. Oh no, you have develop. So what are you developing?
Yeah. Well, I'm
Settling,
developing. So, right. So that goes there. These are wild, so they go there. This guy goes here, and I used this to reassign this guy to put him here as well.
Cool. So that's 5.
Yep.
All right. So that's the end of the round. I'm going to buy 4 dice.
I'm going to buy 2.
Which puts me back to 1. So yay. That's all my dice. I'm rolling every single one. Feels good, man.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to spend $6 dues and gain 6 dice.
It's actually kind of nice having like the reassign. I think that's possibly one of the better things you can get is just being able to reassign one thing. It's like I can always activate this and get something out of it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why do I have alien sentinels?
What?
I don't remember getting this dice.
Did you mean to flip that as a technology?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Why did that all flip? Because they're supposed to be like that, yeah.
You might have flipped the whole stack, which is why it was upside down and back to front.
So that was... Wait, what's this then? No, that one should have been like that, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
You didn't put your
And then that one
abandoned
goes...
tile back in the thing.
Hmm?
You had a abandoned tile right out here,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay,
so I
well,
just did it back.
it's in there now.
No, I'm just calling you out on it.
Fucking cheater.
Fucking cheater, pumpkin eater. That's what you are.
You'd know.
Hey.
Fucking Zippy can smell him a mile away. That's one of mine.
Yeah, exactly.
I know the scent of my own kind.
I'm ready.
I am not. Oh man, I got fucking just pooped on with my dice roll.
Says the person who has the most VP out of everyone.
Yeah, man. Like, there's a reason why I got pooped on. Oh man, hold up. Okay, I'm happier with that. All right, I'm good.
We good?
Yeah.
Reveal.
Let's flip those over. Okay. So what do we got? Produce?
We got explore.
Explore and produce. Okay.
Oh shit, that's supposed to be on settle. Sorry.
Okay, settle in.
Fuck.
All right.
So gray worlds cannot have any dice placed on them.
No.
Yeah, they don't produce anything.
All right. Fantastic. Okay. It was explore.
Yeah, explore.
I'll activate
And-
explore.
Is that all? And oh, you're producing. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So,
Yeah.
do you want to do clockwise from now on? Is that how we want to do it? Or like?
I was
I
I was
mean-
going off the assumption that the person who
Yeah, no,
Yeah, whoever
clockwise.
activated it. So yeah,
Clockwise.
Zippy
And
then
starts,
clockwise after
goes to
that.
me,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
goes to you,
That's
and then
what I'm
whoever
saying,
started
yeah.
the next one. Yeah, that works.
Because you know there's cards in there that might be better pulled by someone else, sort of thing. So
Yeah. So 2 dice will be spent getting money.
Money,
which will put
money.
me up to 6.
Money,
No,
money.
Plus 4 plus 3 is 7. And then 1 will be spent scouting.
cool.
The
Spice World.
Spice World, gain a novelty die in your cup when you place this world, or alien research ship. 1 explorer is acts as if you have an extra home explorer and an extra alien technology explorer. What?
Oh man, I really need that because alien technologies, when I explore with them, get me $4 instead of 2.
Oh, okay.
And I'd get it for free. Man, I want that. Give it to me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I think the mining.
I think that's going to go on the bottom of my stack and stay there.
Forever.
forever.
All right, Doc. What are you doing, my man?
So I'm going to cash in with my freebie guy,
Mm-hmm.
my free explorer, and then I've got 2 more. So I'm going to have a look at the next tile. So we got advanced logistics. Explore. You may rearrange all tiles in your construction zone, including turning them over. That isn't bad, I guess, if you do a lot of exploring and you want to get the right things top.
I mean, that's every time you explore.
Yeah.
Think about it like that. Like, imagine if Zippy had that card right now. He could theoretically put the one that he just got at the top of his deck.
Yeah.
Because that's what that
Yeah.
means to me, at least anyway.
Or design a species. Alright, well, I'm going to put this underneath my executive power.
Okay. And what are you doing with your last 2?
And
Money,
my
money.
last one I'm going to explore again. No, I'm at 9. I don't think you can go over 10, so I'm not going to waste half of an action. May reassign 1 worker to become an explorer or a producer. Or
Tourist World.
Tourist World.
Yeah,
Purple die.
Purple die.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm going to put that. Oh, easy, easy.
Easy, love. Easy. There we are. Very
Nailed it.
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Does that mean that if you had 5 things on here, then you could use that reassign, that reorder thing, and then
Goddamn.
put something up there that was 5 costs and just automatically build it?
Theoretically, yes, I guess.
Hmm. Okay,
I would
so
say.
my turn. I'm going to discard this bad boy. Get out of here, bitch. No one likes you. And I'm going to draw 2 tiles. Oh boy. Did that even get fucking refreshed? God damn it.
There are some in there that are duplicates. I have noticed things come out once.
Ship $1 for every good you consume this phase. Trade levy, sorry, not lives. Gain a rare brown good on this world when you place it. Okay, I'll take that one. I really don't want this one. Can I just not take it?
I think you have to keep it, but you can discard it next time around, can't you? Or do you have to discard from the top? I don't know. I've only ever discarded.
I'm pretty sure you can
Single one.
discard anything. Let's take that.
After possibly abandoning some tiles from your construction zone, you may simply draw 1 tile. You need not abandon tiles. It just says some tiles. It doesn't say they have to come from the top.
Are you talking about scouting?
You may
Scouting
abandon
says-
tiles every time you scout, including the tile that you drew earlier.
Oh.
So does
Scout
that mean?
just
Does that mean
says
I
you
can?
abandon from anywhere.
Does that mean I cannot take this one because I don't want it?
No, I think it means that you can draw one, put it on your stack, and then be like, I'm going to abandon this one that I just drew with my next scout action. Draw 2.
Okay. Well, I don't want to scout again. I want to put money.
Money.
All right. So what's next?
Money.
I guess. Settle?
Develop.
You mean?
No
settle.
developing, so settle. So I'm going to boop onto here and complete that.
Mm-hmm. Gain $2 in alien technology.
Yeah, so that puts me at, I'm assuming it can't go over 10, so 10
Yep.
and a yellow dice.
All right. So with my settle, I'm going to, I guess, put it here.
All right, and with my settle, I will place it on my galactic resort.
Come down to Planet Zippy, where everything is worth money.
Yes.
We have a casino.
Even your
Trust me,
children.
you'll love it.
Children are worth money. You could gamble your children away.
All right. So now producing, I'm going to put one here, and I'm also going to put one here. Beep, bop, boopity, boop. Now I gain $1 for each good on novelty worlds at the end of this phase. So $1 extra.
All right, so I will, I guess that, yeah, all right. And then this one goes back into the pool. Because that's my only planet that I have that could possibly do it.
Yep. That's right. All right. I think that's it.
Cool.
Yep.
Gonna spend
2 points.
$3 to get 3
I'm going
dice.
to spend 9, get all of my dice.
Okay. Here.
Oh shit! Wait, did I do that?
Do what?
Do I have that? Oh, that automatically settles because settling is 1 less. Because
Oh yeah, it only costs you 2,
robots.
right?
And then I would come over here and buy these 2 dice. And I had just rolled. I'll just re-roll.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Oh, hold up. Yeah. Now I'm good. I'm good. Let's go.
I am good.
Okay. What we got?
I am producing.
And shipping. I guess that's all we have.
Yay, someone's shipping for me. I was hoping. I even reassigned someone so that I could have someone on shipping just in case someone else did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was... Yeah. I'm never going to be able to build things. God damn it. Alright.
Alright, so we are not exploring or doing any of these things. Cool, so they go back. Producing, so I'm producing a yellow a yellow, and a purple, a yellow.
I'm producing a blue. I gain $2.
Wait, no, I can't produce on that shit. That's a grey planet. Fuck. And I've got to remember that grey planets can't have shit on them.
That's it.
I guess I'll put this one on here then. Doesn't really matter. But I think yellows have more. Yeah, okay, that works. And these two go back in.
All right. So yeah.
Ship, I gain a $1 due. And then let's see. For each good you consume, not trade, this phase from rare elements world. Okay, no, that doesn't activate. I was just making sure. Okay, so I consume this, gain a VP, consume this, gain a VP, and then I'll consume the blue dice, which gains me how many VP?
2, because it matches the planet.
Okay, so I get 4 VP.
That VP is disappearing pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's kind of going.
All right, so I have 2 that I can spend here, so I'm going to spend both of these. I'm going to. They're both white, so eating the consumed dice will only give me.
So that will get you 2, because that counts as being a blue on a blue.
Yeah. Plus
So does
1.
yeah, so does that. Well, actually, they all match, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I only have 2, so I only put 2 on there. So I'm going to consume this, which gives me, if I'm reading this correctly,
2.
No, more than that. You get 1 for consuming. You get 1 for being purple. It's also counted as a blue. And
all consumption die used as either good or shipper matches all colors and always earns +1 VP. Using 2 consumption die for both the good and the shipper always earns both VP bonuses.
Yeah.
Each consume earns the shipping player 1 to 3. +1 for the chip, which is always happens. +1 if the color matches the world it's on, because it's purple, it always matches. +1 if the shipper's color matches the color of the goods world, which it didn't. That's 2, isn't it?
And then it also says here, and it always earns 1 VP, so it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally it's worth 4 because I use like a shipping dice, but I only use the 2 white ones for that. So that's 3. And then I'm going to. So I can put myself at 9 points. $9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need that much, so I'm going to consume the green one as well. No, I'll consume the green one. And that'll give me how many points? 1 VP, 1 PV if it matches the world, so 2. An extra 2 more VP. $17 VP. Okay. And that's me, I guess.
Right. So I have 1 shipping.
Yep. So.
And I guess I will. Doesn't really matter which one I choose, does it? I'm still going to get.
So you'll get 3 for the yellow one, I believe, because it's a purple, counts as 1.
Yeah. So this would get me 3. So I guess I will consume the purple.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. And that's the end of the round, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm going to buy 4 dice. Which puts me back at 1.
I guess I'll buy 1. That's like you've always got $1. So there's no reason not to be buying at least 1 of your dice out.
Yeah. There were rounds when I only ever had 1 dice that I could buy. God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit?
I will buy 3 dice.
Okay, I'm good. Man, this game is interesting. It's definitely not a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. I kind of like it.
I don't know.
It's definitely interesting, and it's definitely got some nuance to it.
I'd prefer
I
something
think with a bit of practice,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'd prefer something along the lines of Star-Lords. Is that what it is? That card drafting game in space, where you can build like decks and shit.
Is that one we played that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, you guys ready to reveal?
Sure. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay. So what do we got? We got
Producing.
and settle and develop. Okay, Zippy, you're first.
All right. We will do to develop right here.
Okay. So next is producing, which is me, followed by Doc, I guess. Or settle, sorry.
Settling, yeah.
So I'm going to put these two here, which builds it for me. Okay, and that adds an extra purple die to my citizenry. Oh. 2, 3. Okay. And now you can develop if you want.
Yep, so I put 2 on, which will build that.
And that gives you a red die.
And the last one goes on there. And the red die goes directly into up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now it's producing, which is you, I believe.
Yep, so I'm producing. I'm going to produce a purple on here.
I'm going to produce a blue.
And
right
I
here.
still have no other fucking planets to produce on. I'm getting a little bit shafted with that. Even the planets that I am drawing are all grey.
Alright, so I get $2 for my home planet. Being a fuckboy.
That's actually really useful, because that's like, it just, you could leave those on there and just always have extra dice to draw from your pool.
Yeah, and if I
But I suppose then you've got less dice in your pool to draw, so it kind of, yeah.
Yeah. It's whatever. Okay, and I guess that's it then, yeah?
Shipping, so that
Yep.
comes back.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
I'm gonna buy 3 dice.
buy a dice.
I'm going to withdraw my settler and buy 1 dice.
I'm also going to withdraw my green dice here on the produce. Okay. Alright. Rolling bones.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Everyone good?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So we have develop, and ship. All right. Mine's pretty easy. I got one. Put it on this. It builds. Boom. Easy peasy.
I'm gonna place mine on here.
So,
It builds. Easy. Pajeezy.
Easy peasy. And then we got a ship.
Right. Are you shipping? No, I'm shipping. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm shipping this purple for 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm shipping the yellow for 3.
So that'll give you what? 5? No.
4 and 3 is 7.
Okay. Well, I am going to then, because it's clockwise, I'm going to ship a blue and consume it for how many points? Because it counts as a blue, so
So that counts as a 3.
3.
No, that's if
Yeah.
we're doing it like the way you said, that would be 4, because if a consumption purple die is used as either the good or the shipper, matches all colors and always earns +1, so that would be worth 4 then, right?
Yeah. Okay. So that's all the victory points, and the game ends.
All right, hang on. Let's double check when it ends. Does it end immediately, or does it end at the end of the round, sort of thing? Manage. So we go all the way up to recruit, recall, and reset, and then we check game end. So if anybody else has anything they're doing this turn, Nope.
Oh, I can still ship. So I'm going to I guess.
hang on. Wait, before you decide.
Mm-hmm.
So credits in the event of a tie, the player would the credits count. Then credits don't count towards victory points. I was just saying if you would want to actually buy credits to increase your victory point score
Yeah,
or not.
that's what I'm thinking. Because
In the event of a tie, credits will come into play. So your score is your VP chips. VP equal to the cost of all developments and worlds, which is the numbers in all of your circles and diamonds.
Mhm.
A bonus VPs for 6 cost developments, so they're the ones that have the 6+ on them,
how many people?
which I
have
don't
that?
think any of us actually ended up building.
No.
Yeah, those were like the really expensive ones.
But you have a 6, so
Yeah, but it's not the 6+ like that other one that I had, wherever it was,
mm-hmm.
where it was like 6 + 1 for every 2 military dice you have or something.
Okay.
So that's it. That's VP chips. VP equal to all developments and worlds.
So you count the numbers on these things here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Zippy might maybe be on top. We'll see. I have 21 victory points, so the math might work out. We'll see. Well, then I'll use my last one to get $3, I guess, just in case. All right, so that's Zippy. Do you have anything left to do? No?
Nope.
Okay, so calculate your score, I guess, boys. So you don't calculate anything in the construction zone, yeah?
No.
Okay,
So I calculate the number of.
Yeah, so you count up all the numbers in the circles and diamonds on your planets and technologies.
Okay.
Add all those together, and then you combine that with your VP.
Okay.
All right. I got 36 points.
Damn.
What'd you get? 32. Oh boy. Here's the black sheep of the family. Coming up with all these.
I mean, he's got a lot of 1s or 2s over here. It's not huge. He's got a lot of land, but not a lot of
29.
expensive stuff.
Oh, boys. How did I win that one?
I tell you right now, one more round you might not have.
I know, yeah. I know.
Like I had a solid base to start just shipping yellow shit constantly, and it was like, right, now I can actually do it. Let's start selling some stuff, and I think I would have potentially caught up to you pretty quickly.
Yeah. My winning play was drawing Old Earth at the beginning of the game.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a second place to ship anything until my last tile that I built.
I didn't buy anything until like halfway through the game. So like,
Yeah, that. I think buying a couple of things early and then working off that, or just going hard out and just building constantly.
just shipping constantly. Yeah. At some point, I even had nothing to do in turns because I had so little die, because I had so little money floating around. You know, like, yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, shit. How do you?
I thought it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, you liked it. I don't know, man. I think it's. I don't know. I prefer like being able to logically build a drafting deck. You know what I mean? Like identifying like
Well, I mean,
a powerful
you
card
kind of
and
can,
kinda doing it.
and then it's yeah. The thing is, you don't draft your hand in this. You roll the dice, and that's like your hand. But the things that you draft are the abilities you end up buying off the cards. Like my reassign that I got pretty early on, I used that pretty much. I think actually every fucking turn I reassign something.
I use the default dictate reassign.
Yeah, I used that a couple
lot.
of times as well, but that like costs you a dude. So I could reassign 2 for only the cost of 1. I think getting just like a few minor abilities really adds up very quickly.
I think the production is way too powerful. Honestly,
Yeah, so
like,
we kind of continued with the rule that the purple gives an additional point, but I don't think that's actually how it is. It was just that we were so far into the game, it was like, well, let's finish it at, if you ship with a purple, it's worth +1, but according to Board Game Geeks,
really?
a purple just counts as a wild, so if you use a purple, it'll at most give you 3 victory points.
But
So
it
it would
literally
have taken
says
us a
in the
little
book
bit longer.
Here, it literally says
Yeah, I
one
think
VP
it's
plus
just
1.
bad wording.
I think the entire rule book is bad wording, to be honest with you. Like it was.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
We've played much more complicated games than this, and understood the rules out of the gate like pretty much instantly. Like the one that comes to mind is the Viking game that we played, Blood Rage, whatever it was. That one was a far more complicated game than this one, and we basically got it like straight away.
I don't know, I think we kind of picked up on this pretty quickly. Actually, you know what? There's literally a picture example on page 7. A shipper selling a blue good with a purple, and it says pre-VP total.
Really?
Yep.
It's not. I thought the rules. It literally states in the rule book.
It says it always earns +1, so it's like, well, that means it's worth 4, right? But
Yeah.
no, I think it just means that it always earns the +1 that you get for having the matching color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. Not a favorite of mine. It's definitely not a game that you can fucking sit down and be like, well, actually, here's what you do with your dice, and it seemed silly. I don't know, but it is what it is. So yeah, I think that's where we'll end it. I don't think we're game enough to play Legacy with 3 people. And it is getting pretty late. So
There's something here about the final 10. I don't know what it is though.
the initial pool of VP chips run out. Add the set aside 10 VP chips to the VP pool. Okay, what's the point of that? Why don't you just add 10 to the thing to begin with?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. There's no point where it says at this, now is when you add the additional 10 points.
Yeah, it's
I thought that there might have been like a sudden death thing at the end,
yeah.
but it doesn't have that in there anywhere.
So I mean that's kind of dumb then, because like, does that mean that you get 10 tokens if you sell a purple, or 3? I guess if the rules are up. Like, how does a 10 VP token work? You know, it's not like anyone has ever sold any. Was it? No. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's where we'll call it. Zippy, where can people find you?
People can find me here on Twitch at Zippy_Zippo, where we play variety games. Right now, we're just trolling through the Dishonored series because.
Oh yeah, you playing lethal, non-lethal?
Non-lethal, because non-lethal is a little bit harder, and I'm going through Emily on Dishonored 2 because she's completely different skill kit, and it's very different from Corvo. And I really like the Dishonored series because I used to be a big fan of the original Thief series. I like the new remake of the Thief game, but I don't know. But what was really cool about that is Corvo, the guy who voices Corvo in it, is the guy who voices Garrett in all of the Thief series.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I didn't like the second one. It didn't work. It didn't.
I
Feel
haven't played it yet.
But the
The
first,
first one was really good.
The first one was
I
good.
fucking loved the first one. It's one of the only games where, even having played through it and know the story, I'm willing to play through it again.
The one thing I liked about Dishonored 2 is you can select a difficulty that is customize your difficulty. Also, you can play it as multiple playthrough values because you can play it as Corvo, or you can play it as Emily, and they both have different skill sets. And then you can choose to deny the outsider from giving you a mark, so you can do a powerless mode as well.
All right, Doc, where can people find you, my
Yo.
man?
Right here,
Nice.
every day. He won't let me leave.
It's true.
Send help.
Originally, he was Sheepy's whipping boy, but now he's mine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, I guess, trial of a game that we probably.
I mean,
did wrong.
I think once we kind of got the hang of it, we were all right. I think it was a fun game. I enjoyed it. It's definitely not very well explained in the rules. I feel like the rule book needs some work. That
And
needs to be
errata,
written by
yeah.
someone who plays more games.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. We outie. Have a good one. Bye bye.